evening and welcome to Channel 45's Canterbury Report. I'm Dark Star from WCCO Radio, along with Canterbury Park President and General Manager Randy Sampson. More money, more purses, more jockeys, more everything.
Yeah, it's terrific, Dark. We're off to a great start here and looking forward to our best meet ever. We do have a full backside. We had over 2,300 stall applications for about 1,500 stalls. We've got, looks like the Jocks Colony is going to be about double the size it was last year. We've got some new riders, and as you said, we got record purses this year, so we're just looking forward to a great meet.
Don't forget Canterbury Park available for simulcast wagering and live racing on live racing days. We'll also have the card room open for you here at Canterbury. Come on out, watch and wager, be a part of history. Let's throw it over to Paul Allen and see what we've got in the opening event here at Canterbury Park.
Thank you, Dark and Randy, and that's what happens when you're rich like Randy Sampson and Dark Star. The sun shines on you, and mysteriously, I go Columbo with the raincoat today because it's a little blustery as the horses head out to the track for the first race. We'll give you that race coming up shortly. Welcome to Canterbury Park. It is the Canterbury Report on MSC. Our new home is Channel 45. If you just tripped upon this program, we're on at 11:30 every race evening, and that's where you can tape the Canterbury races, watch them back, maybe formulate some opinions. Come out here and join us either a Thursday or Friday at 6:30, a Saturday or Sunday at 1:30. Crush away. What is 45? It's the minimum amount of money we want you to make, dollars-wise, every time you come to Canterbury Park. Let's see if we can't start it today. Here's race number 1 on a fast main track. And in the first race, we have 7 going 6 furlongs on a fast main track. The morning line favorite was number 7, Dancin' Regiment, ridden by R.D. Williams. He won a couple of times Preakness Saturday. The first of 11 on the Canterbury Report on Channel 45. To the show. And the racing. Stumbling out of the starting gate was Red Hot Kiss. Make that Racy Stacy. Racy Stacy stumbled out of the starting gate and is second last. Joe Bag goes right to the lead. It is Joe Bag with Joe Black leading it a length and a half. Vengeful Vicky is in second to the inside of Corking Tulip. After that, we have Becky's Major Impact to the inside of Dancing Regiment, who is relegated to wide status. Miss Two Bagger is third last, beating Racy Stacy, and Red Hot Kiss is 10 lengths from the lead. And they go to the halftime mark chasing Joe Bag, and it's Joe Bag by a length and a piece. Corking Tulip is next, far outside Dancing Regiment. Becky's Major Impact in the red. Vengeful Vicky is getting the worst of it on the inside. Nowhere to go. Miss Two Bagger also begging for run. Make that room. Racy Stacy second last, and Red Hot Kiss is beginning to run on sweetly from last, and they still are chasing Joe Bag, and Joe Bag still has the red shadow roll in front. On the inside, it's Vengeful Vicky. On the outside, it is Corking Tulip. Red Hot Kiss is moving on way too late. Joe Bag begging for another 100, leading it by 1, and she is home. And it's Joe Bag and Joe Black to win it by a length and a half. Vengeful Vicky second, Racy Stacy ran third. Joe Bag, ridden by Joanne Black. You'll see her in the winner's circle a bunch of times this year at Canterbury. Her first year here, she's from Arizona. She can ride, and she's just looking for mounts. Joe Bag wins with Meet Joe Black. Vengeful Vicky second, Racy Stacy third. 1:12.1 was the running time. You saw the payoffs for race number 1. Let's go to the second of the 11 race program today. And in the second race, number 1, Taps War Angel is trained by Tim Padilla. He trained Joe Bag. He looks to sweep the double. Number 4, Smilin' goes off as the third choice at 3-1. Dinky Doo 5-2 in the second choice. Close last time at Tampa. Derek Bell won 3 times yesterday. He rides Dinky Doo. Race Bannon is the 5-2 favorite in race 2. And the racing. Awkward beginning for Race Bannon. Race Bannon, the second choice, pinched back to last. A crush of horses on for the lead. Fresno Wine on the inside. The gray, swinging gray, is prominent and takes the lead. Austin Richard in the blue colors between them. Outside of that, Prospects Honor in the red colors. That quartet passes the passes the half together. After that, we come to Race Bannon, racing very wide and recovering from the bad start. To the outside of Tell Me the Truth. Also in there is Smilin'. Taps War Angel, 4 lengths from the lead. 3.5 clear from Dinky Doo. The favorite is second last, and Kipstar trails. At the top of the lane. It is on the outside, Swinging Gray and Fresno Wine at the rail. Just behind them, Austin Richard. After that, we come back on the outside to Race Bannon, who's rallying up to the outside of Smilin', who's full of run. You have to beat Smilin' from here in the blue blinkers. Smilin' joins Austin Richard on the inside, the gray, Swinging Gray. Race Bannon running nicely after the bad start. Dinky Doo did not fire, and it's Smilin' and Alex Granada going on to victory, grinding away to win it by 3/4. A photo per second that probably will go to Race Bannon, but it's tight with Swinging Gray.
If you bet on Smilin', you're smiling. The winning jockey, Alex Granda, so new to Canterbury, he has no idea where to go in the winner's circle. Hopefully he gets there again. 860 to win on Smilin'. Race Bannon second. That horse ran the best race. Left at the starting gate, flies on for second. Swinging Gray third. $1,153. Oh my, the try. Complete order of finish of race number 2. Let's go to the third race now, beginning our $1 pick 6 on races 3 through 8. And in the third race, decent support for number 2, Bloomin' Bobble, the only first-time starter in the race. The favorite is number 11, Fancy Engine. Ken Shino rides. Fancy Engine is very fast. Let's see how fast this filly is.
And they're racing. A little bit of a slow beginning for Mary's Mouse. OG Sally, Fancy Engine on the engine out of the starting gate. Ray's Irish Queen also good to go from the inside. So is the firster Bloomin' Bobble, and the firster Bloomin' Bobble puts the nose in front. After that, we have Rash Actions, pink colors, 4 lengths out of it to the inside. Make that outside of Bell American. Minding Her Manners has the Halloween colors, 4 wide, 5 lengths out of it, 1.5 lengths or 2 clear from Seahawk. Then it's Royal Dancer. Third last is Mary's Mouse. So Grand is second last in the trailer. It's Fair Dividends. As they go to the top of the lane, it is the favorite filly, Fancy Engine to the outside of the first-timer, Bloomin' Bobble, who came to run in her debut. And Bloomin' Bobble and Joanne Black cut the corner with run. Fancy Engine also with run. After that is OG Sally, left in the wake of the leading 2. Eighth Paul, Bloomin' Bobble still in front. It's a half. She's beginning to edge away, and Bloomin' Bobble's going to go on to victory. Bloomin' Bobble makes her first race a winning one, and she wins it impressively from Fancy Engine. Flying on for third, Bell American's in a photo with Minding Her Manners.
The firster, Bloomin' Bobble, just one look, that's all it took, and she made you look like a bloomin' idiot might if you didn't bet on her. Joe Black back in the winner's circle. Meet Joe Black 2 times today. Well done, young lady. 1140 to win on Bloomin' Bobble. Fancy Engine ran a good race. Not good enough to beat Bloomin' Bobble. Bell American ran third at 17 to 1, so the trifecta paid